What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Urban Prepping and Survival here. And in this video, I'm just going to do a little basic run through of the programming softwares that I have for both of my radios that I picked up off of Retevis. And the programs are pretty easy once you figure out how they operate. And I have the A87 and the HGA1. Both of them are from Retevis, and they're similar programming for the software, but there's a slight difference because my HGH1 is a handheld and the A87 is a base station, so one's 15 watts, the other is 40 watts, so the bigger one's going to have a few more things to play with. But once you get your radios, you go online and you can Google the name of the radio with programming software, and it will bring up the results, or you can go to Retevis and go to the Resource Center and just scroll down through the list to find the name of the radio you have. And then once you find it, you just click on it, follow the instructions to download the software. And then once you get it all downloaded and running, you gotta plug your radio into the USB port, and you go to the ports, and sometimes it'll automatically pick it up, sometimes it does not, so you may have to go flipping through the ports to find the one that your radio is connected on. And then once you figure that out, you hit read, and the software goes through the process of reading the stuff on the radio, all the settings and everything. And then this is basically what the software looks like. This is all the basic simplex and repeater channels. Yeah, go down here, the setup is simplex, but that's actually it's 22, so then you go to the repeater channels, 15, that's the basic one, so it's not really fully programmed. But if you want to set up a here's all the ones I've programmed myself for a club that I'm getting ready to join. They're not fully programmed yet, but if you want to add a channel, now this one has a left and right, so A and B band storage. You get like 99 open slots on both sides, and if you want to go back and delete the basic channels for either simplex or the repeaters, you can do that and program the radio yourself. But if you want to add one, you just go down, click on here, and it'll assign it, and then you go over here and you set up either the simplex or the repeater. You hit repeater, you got your receiving frequency, you got your transmitting frequency, and then you have your offsets. Then over here on the top right, you got your tones. Tones for the privacy settings for the repeaters. And for so far with the two radios, these are the pretty much the same. So there's some radios, they have a slightly different way of reading these, but for two I have, they're the same. And then over here you got all your stuff you can do with the buttons, scrambler, lights, change up the lighting setting on the face of the radio. the OX87, I like to do the programming with the software because the readout on the display for the radio itself is kind of fun. You have a lot of numbers to go through just to get to the settings you want, but it's a lot easier with the software. Anyway, once you have everything you want programmed and everything, you just hit write, and then it will go through its process of writing the updated program to the radio, and then you just save for future use. Like right now, I can just go in here and start changing stuff around, and then just plug the radio in and hit write, and it'll update it. So that's for the A87. Now for my handheld, pretty much the same setup, slightly different programming. You just plug it in, hit read, and it'll bring up everything that's currently on the radio. Again, you got your basic channels, and then your basic repeaters, and then everything that I have programmed myself. On this radio, it has the A and B band again, but this one has 200 programmable channels, so it's got a lot more than the base station, the A87. And then you can set up your scans and pick certain channels to scan through. And then this radio has a nice feature for the emergency settings. So it's got the little red button that you can push, and it'll have the take control of whatever frequency you program to or whatever you're on, and you get the hot mic for a set amount of time. You can change that. And then programming the channels, pretty easy. You just click on what you want to change the power from high to low, frequencies, just click on that. And then if you're doing repeaters, you got your transmit and receiving frequencies here. And then you have your codes down here. Then you got your squatch levels, bandwidth, all that other fun stuff, and then you can set up the emergency and scan list settings. And I'm not going to show you because I have some of the program stuff in here, but if you hit the channel, it'll bring up a whole spreadsheet of everything that's on the radio and all the settings. And you got the settings, you can just change the little features on the radio. And this radio, the handheld, actually has a FM and the weather band, which is a nice feature. The base station does not have that. That's it. I just wanted to do a quick little video of a basic on the software. And if you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be leaving some links in the description for the Retevis website if you want to check those out. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.